let's see how. All right, so immediately right off the bat, I hate Khalni Garden. But the question is this hand going to be too slow? Right? I guess we have turn 1 Khalni Garden, turn 2 we can Chord for a Dryad Arbor, turn 3 we can Yawgmoth. So I guess we could keep this hand. We have a turn 2 play. We're playing against Otawara, which probably means this is going to be Living End. So this is probably Living End. They're going to play this and they're going to... Oh boy, my favorite. Oh, my favorite tutu. Alright, so... Oh, they're not Living End, maybe. Delta. Okay, alright. So the question is, do we play Hapatra? Or do we go for the Chord? I guess we could do everything here. We could go Wall of Roots and then Chord. We definitely need to shock ourselves in and get a black source here. Get the Overgrown Tomb. This could be mill. We could get milled here, which would be a little frustrating, but... Alright, so we're not going to F6, because if they do mill us, we need to use our Chord right away. Oh, god damn it. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2. We don't want our thingy to get milled, right? We don't want our little Dryad Arbor to get milled. Yeah. There's no Arbor? No, don't say that. No Dryad Arbor. Okay, well, we're not going to count. Just tippy top pro plays. There's one Endurance gone. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so... Okay, well, it's probably not going to matter. Did they hit both of our Endurances? One Endurance. Alright, so we still have another Endurance in the deck. It's not over. Yeah, we just gotta get... I gotta get the rust off. It's been a couple of days. Alright, so we have a second Endurance in the deck. Probably would be nice to have a Chord of Calling for it, but that's okay. That's okay. Recycle. Alright, so just give us hexproof. Fuck does this do? Protection from everything. Shelldock. Uh-huh. Alright, so... We have to ask ourselves one question. We gotta ask ourselves some questions here. So, if we play the Grist and plus... Boy, you know what would be sweet here? A Chord of Calling for the second Endurance. That would be sweet. I think our... First off, we have to see, can we actually fetch... What do they got? We got one Swamp gone, one Overgrown Tomb gone. Alright, I guess we got some Forest left. But we're probably not going to be able to Yawg. So let's crack and see what we can get. Let's crack, see what we get. We can only get Forest. That's not very good for casting Yawg. So we can cast the Grist. And we can plus, but I don't think we're the last 2 turns. I think we have to play the Ring. Yeah, this hand does have all my favorites. I think we have to play the Ring here. And we have to try and draw... Alright, well at least... things are not going well. We could have played the Grist. It would have got through the Spell Pierce, but kind of hard to beat mill when they have double Archive Trap. Archive Trap pretty busted. I think we're just gonna die here. This is probably just gonna be... Alright, so we have one Endurance. We still have an Endurance left in the deck, I believe. Oh, you see, Magic is a very skill-intensive game. It takes a lot of skill to play this game. I guess we're gonna go 1, 2. Now, they could have a Drown in the Lock here. So, just gonna pass here. And if they crack this at the end of turn, I'm gonna use the Endurance. This means that we want to try and beat Drown here. I don't know if we can beat Drown. This is game 1. Yeah, this is game 1. I think we can beat... I don't know if I'm supposed to just cast this Endurance and then lose if they have a Drown, or if I'm just supposed to hold this Endurance to try and get it to resolve. 3 lands left. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. I guess this gives me... This gives me Yawg here. We'll save this to pitch cast. And I guess we play Hapatra. Okay. Yep. Mercurio, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mercurio. Alright, so the question is, do we just want to pitch the Endurance now and just lose the game if they have Drown the Lock? Or is there anything we could do like the following turn? Or do we just need to just do it? And if they have it, we lose? Yes, we can. What do you guys think? I guess we'll give them a draw. Yep, this is all going to go to YouTube. It all just goes to YouTube. Maybe this is a mistake trying to give them more draw steps. Probably mess up. Probably should have just done it last turn to prevent them from drawing. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we just attack. We'll put plant counter on that. Yes. I want them to, like, I don't know if they're going to tap out or do something. I want them to, like, tap out and play Archive Trap or something. I guess they would just use the field. Ruin Crab. Well, we have to go for it now. Go to my upkeep. I guess I just cast it, right? I just cast it. Do you have a drown? Do you have a drown the lock? Wow. Wow. What lucky. I'm so lucky. This is pretty silly that I got this lucky. Pretty crazy to get this lucky with Endurance. Fatal. They shouldn't do that. Because this shuffles back in both Endurances. Right? Because now both Endurances are going to get shuffled in. They needed to wait. They should have waited for the trigger, right? And then in response to the trigger, let the one resolve. I don't know. Maybe you just want to have them both in the graveyard. I don't know. Who knows? They're going to get rid of the Twilight Mire. Okay. We'll get the swamp. Yeah, you're right. They wanted to wait. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3. Play the Grist. Plus the Grist. Oh, this Halfling. Yield attack with the Death Touch Snake. So now if they mill us, they just bring themselves closer to their own demise. I guess I played that overly cautious. We got lucky that they didn't have drowns. More crabbies. We could kill the crabs, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we just plus. And we yield. No point attacking. We'll just attack with the Death Touch Stake. So now we're in a pretty good spot here. Tasha's. Alright, that exiles. That kind of hurts. 9 cards. Wow, our CMC is quite a lot. Our CMC is quite a lot. Now we could actually get them. We could start Boseijuing their lands. So let's see, there's 4 creatures in the graveyard. I'm going to Boseiju their black mana here. And if they want to get more lands, it just brings us closer to killing them with Grist. If they get to 6 lands, they mill us. Alright, so they mill. So now you have 7 cards. So now we do it again. This is my Return of the Gang. That's right. Listen, I'm all in on the Lord of the Rings lore. I even got the stupid full art swamps. I even got the full art swamps. Our opponent just killed themselves. And boop. Alright. So it is better to be lucky and just mize and draw really well. So now, we have we're all in on the Lord of the Rings. We've got the One Ring, we've got the Bowmasters. We have in our deck, we are playing well, Zerk's deck. It's ours now. We stole it. 11, 12, this. 15 Lord of the Rings cards. So obviously, alright, how do we beat stupid Mill? Which we love Mill, but we want endurances. I don't know about the most. Get out of here, stupid Innkeeper. I hate you. Let's do some Thoughtseizes. Chalice on 1 is really good against them, but it also a bit of a Nambo with us. So get rid of here. Get out of here. I guess we can have some fatal pushes. And do we just play like this? 65 cards? Let's got a Chord of Calling. I don't even know how to fucking use that card. Alright, let's start. Let's play 64. Maybe we're supposed to play 60, but we're in the draw against that silliness. It might be up there on the most number of Lord of the Rings cards. Well, it depends on the situation with the Lord of the Rings card. It's kind of like Grist, right? Where if you do it early enough, it's not a big deal. And if you do it late, it's like kind of a problem. Boy, I don't like this card. This is where Zerk and I disagree, is this Khalni Garden. I just look at my hand and I go, turn 1, and then turn 2. But like, where do I put this into the curve here? I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Alright, so let's just get this Hierarch out. Overgrown Tomb. Play this. Nah, that dude plays soccer. He'd kick my ass. That dude's like on soccer teams and stuff. If I look at a soccer ball, I get exhausted. So, you know. Alright, good news is they didn't have burnt. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the subscription. Alright, so now once again, we're just looking at a Khalni Garden and I'm just being angry. I don't. Thank you, Adam. I'm just looking at this Khalni Garden and I'm angry. No! Fuck. I was looking at it and I was clicking on it and I was being angry. I wanted to play this and I wanted to play the Wall of Roots. Whatever. We got the stupid Khalni Garden in play. This, I don't agree. Yeah, it's like, oh, you think I suck? Well, here. Like, no, not yet. Nothing yet. No tempting the ring yet. Alright. So we can actually use this to our advantage. No, because we can't chord for stupid Dryad Arbor. I was gonna say, we could get a forest tap. Alright, let's get the swamp. No, yeah, I messed up. Like, I didn't mean to play this card. But I don't even think, like, sequencing... I mean, even if you play it on turn 1, it's just... I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, so we'll play... I gotta turn off auto yield. There's an endurance here. So we have to not have auto yield on, so we can't get... Alright, so now we just get them. Now we just send them to the cleaner. I guess we invoke... The Chord or the Wall of Roots? Probably the Chord. I guess the Wall of Roots. Alright, so let's do... Mill ourselves first. The evoke goes away. Just so we shuffle all the endurances back into the deck. Alright. Play you. Play this. Crack. Get the Overgrown Tomb. Attack. So, obviously I didn't mean to play the Khalni Garden when I did. But it ended up working out. Endurance is just very hard to beat for Mill. I just keep thinking about Dryad Arbor. It's like there's no Dryad Arbor in the list. I think this card's very powerful, but it's also very inconsistent. It just kind of slows you down. But we're in an okay spot here. I think we're pretty good. Alright, let's see what they end up doing. Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, well... We have lost our ability to endurance. Okay, what's the three fractured sanity? Okay, so what they get? They got an endurance. So might just hard cast endurance next turn. Make them pop this. Alright, let's cast Endurance while they're tapped out. Make them use the Soul Guide. Yup. Do we want to shuffle these cards back in? Do we want to shuffle these cards back into their library? They all kind of suck. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. So, one thing that's cool about Bowmasters, there's a world where their graveyard gets to like 20 cards. Okay. So, we can just cast our friend Yawgmoth. Cast our friend Yawgmoth. And we attack. And then next turn we can chord for a Yawgmoth or something and start doing stuff. Okay. I have thoughts. This is the first. I have not put a Bowmaster in play. I did like 14 drafts trying to get Bowmasters, and then I just borrowed them from Dingo for today. I just did a draft against. Misplaced Ginger, and he literally played the Fellowship against me. He played Frodo, then he played Aragorn, then he played Samwise, and then he played Legolas or whatever. And I was just like, I have a 3/3. It was pretty broken. I got demolished. All right, so let's see. So we have Bowmasters here. We have Chord. What's the thing to do? I guess these Bowmasters are free with the Chord. Bowmasters give us a lot of dudes too. All right, so let's go Bowmaster. Legolas. All right. Do 1 damage. So I don't know what to like get to combo here. If we get a Yawgmoth, right? I guess we just get another Bowmaster. I think they're probably just dead with I'm gonna treat them. Pay 1 life, choose a 1 target creature. Okay. I want to sack the army here. This way I get another army. Okay. So now we have Chord. But I guess we could just attack with these two. And then attack for 5 and then kill. So we attack for 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 1 life, choose a 1 target creature. Okay. Sack the army. Ping. Save targets. Always yield. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There at 5. So Khalni Garden is the greatest card ever, and it's going to let us win this game. Yeah, I'm on the wrong. Alright. We won. Despite literally courting for 0 and throwing a card away, we were able to win. Alright, so there's 10 matches left. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Scryfall knows. Brain spoiling. I would never have gotten this in a million years. Never have gotten that in a million years. I guess there's not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. We'll keep this hand. Alright. Stake on? Meh. Their deck doesn't matter. Our deck's sweet! So here's the real challenge, right? So in this situation, right? If this One Ring was an Eldritch Evolution, right? Because, like, this is kind of a straight-up swap for Eldritch Evolution. Imagine, well, we're going to have to see how if it would have played out, right? Because imagine if we went Bowmaster, like, we could go turn 1, play this. Turn 2, play these two. Turn 3, evolution the Bowmasters away into a Yawg and start doing stuff. So we'll have to see, right? Yeah. Fissure was busted, right? Kill any creature? Look at this art. It's one of my favorite arts of Magic. It's just like, oh, in the little iconic art. Mountain. Oh, okay. Well, whoever wanted to see me play against rhinos, this is your chance. I guess Hapatra. Well, Rhinos didn't get any new cards, right? Rhinos got nothing new, while Living End got a bunch of new toys. So Living End's gonna dominate. Living End's gonna be pretty good for a while. Maybe. But, like, the ring... I don't know if the ring solves the Rhino the problem that Rhinos has. So... Alright, they suspended. I guess we have to play the Khalni Garden. We play the Khalni Garden. And then we play the Bowmasters, I suppose. The reason I'm flashing this in is because I want to be able to put a -1 counter on something when I swing with this Hapatra. I guess I could put the counter on the plant token and then have a death touch thing. Let's put it on the... Then I guess I could have saved this in case they do something. Kimoa. 1 Kimota. Thank you for the 13 months. Lucky 13. Alright, here comes a million power. What's up, Brunkor? How are you? Here comes a million power. We get to just ignore. We get to straight ignore it for a turn. Yeah, if they... Yeah. Alright. Do I even play the ring? I don't even think I play the ring, to be honest. I just think it's Papa Yawg time. I just think it's Papa Yawg time. I think they're more likely to have a Force of Negation than they are to have a Subtlety. Okay, well, fuck you. They literally had both. They're literal both. Literal both. Alright, well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're fine. We have a Death Touch Snake, plus, like, they're down a card. So just put this Yawgmoth on top. Still mad at Hapatra. Alright. Yeah, apparently. I mean, if we would have played the One Ring, they would have Force of Negationed it. Would have been bad. We definitely block here with the Snake token. And I guess we just take 7 here. Boink. Alright. This is just Yawgin time. Alrighty. What are we doing? I think we're gonna go... I'm gonna shrink this Chalice Agent. Now I can play this. Do I want to try and attack with the Hapatra into Violent Outburst? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna play this Young Wolf here. We can't win the game this turn, but I guess we just play this Young Wolf and chill. I wonder what they're thinking about, what's in their hand. It's probably like a Brazen Borrower or something. But let's see what they got. Okay, so I think that we just... I guess we could shoot this Rhino once. Let's shoot this Rhino once. Let's sack. If we draw a Chord of Calling, we win the game. Right? So we could take a couple of draw steps to hit a Chord of Calling. Because with Chord, we go Snake token. Yeah, we have it with the Chord here. 1, 2. This looks like Brazen Borrower on the Yawgmoth. So what we're going to do, this is going to minus on this, right? So we're going to use this snake and we're going to shoot this so we can attack this and put a counter on this. So let's shrink. Might as well use the... we'll just use a snake. Alright, so this dies. Always yields. Okay, so how big is this thing going to be? This has got a -1. Let's put a -2 on it. And then let's put a -3 on it. And now this is going to get another -1 from this Yawgmoth dying. Then we can attack and put a counter on it. So this is fine. Alright, so now we go to combat. Attack. Now we put a counter on this rhino to kill it. Kill it. Blink. Yes. And we have an army of snakes. Alright, Hapatra's pretty good that turn. Hapatra's pretty good there. Hapatra's pretty good right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, for sure. Murktide. That's adorable. Do we just try and win? Or do we just kill this and attack with everything? I think we just play... Oh, we can just play the One Ring. Like, what the fuck? This card's so crazy. Alright, let's play Grist. Let's play Yawgmoth. Destroy that. And we'll play this. I mean, all roads lead to Rome here. Alright. It would have been cooler to just play the One Ring and then attack. Okay. So. What do we want here? We want these cards. Chalice of the Void, Engineer Explosives. I guess we want this too. We could use Thoughtseizes. What's bad here? I don't know about Bowmaster on the draw. I don't know about Endurance. I guess Endurance is okay. But let's swap these cards out for these cards. Is the ring the real deal? I don't know. I haven't played enough with it. I put it in play one time. How many amulets? Yeah, this deck with Bowmaster, this deck is like crazy against Ragavan now. It was like really good against Ragavan, now it's just crazy. Bowmaster is like the ultimate F Ragavan card. Alright. We have turn 1, turn 2. Alright, we'll keep. We have our little halfling. All our hopes and dreams ride on you, little halfling. Okay. That's annoying, but... Nah. Okay. So let's go... halfling. Yeah, exactly. Listen, of course, as soon as they drew it, we drew a Yawgmoth, so... I guess we have to be somewhat aware of Blood Moon here. There's a potential that they Blood Moon us here. Alright, so I guess we're going to swing for 1, play the Yawgmoth, play the Khalni Garden. Okay, so now we go Yawgmoth. And then we get to actually sequence the Khalni Garden without it holding us back. Yield. Hopefully they don't put 10 power in play. But looks like 10 power's coming. 10 power's coming down the power. Yep. I think I'm just gonna play the One Ring next turn. Oh my. So we play Yawgmoth. I think the One Ring's just better. Don't try and force negation this. Okay, so now we're just not going to take 10 damage. And then next turn we can go... what did he beat round 1? A mill. Mill. Gemstone Caverns. I got very lucky to beat Mill. I got very lucky to beat Mill in round 1. Attack me. 1 life lost. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I guess we can go Wall of Roots, Yawgmoth. Yeah, we might as well just draw, right? See what we draw. I guess we can go 1, 2, 1, 2, Yawgmoth. I guess that's the play. Play Wall of Roots. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Double black. Yawgmoth can't be countered. Hopefully they're sitting on Mystical Dispute and they see this can't be countered and they get sad. Okay, now we have to remember that this is out. I think we're okay. I think we just chill here. And then next turn we go for the Gusto with the Hapatra. Alright, let's shoot. Hold on. We could do some cording here. We can cord for 1. The ley line here is fucking us up here. So let's shoot this, sack this. This means this can block here. We'll take 4. This blocks here. Alright, this is fine. Boy, this ring is pretty good. Alright, block here. Take 6. Alright. Alright, opponent. So we just ring next turn, right? Alright, we take 2 damage, go to 10. Alright, so let's draw and see if we can get a wipe for these stupid rhinos. So now we have 1, 2, Wall of Roots. And then we go 1, 2, Wall of Roots. And then we go uncounterable, 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 uncounterable. The ring. We'll keep the one with the less things. So we can also draw a card. And then we're going to go make a 1/1. Okay. So we're going to chord for the Blood Artist here. Remember, Leyline of the Void does not work with tokens. Because it says a card as opposed to... Like, we can use our Hapatra tokens and gain life. Is basically what I'm saying. Alright, so let's draw a card with the ring. And then let's go -1, -2, -3, 4, 5. Hold on. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way we have 3 mana up. We can pay for a metallic Mystical Dispute. Alright, we're going to get... We could get the Blood Artist. Get the Blood Artist. Go to our turn. Okay. The 1 ring, we lose 1 life. So... I'm going to draw for... Okay, so let's go 1 black, 1 black, Yawgmoth. Uncounterable. I mean, when you have, like, a situation like this, we're going to go 1, 2, Hapatra. Now we're going to play this land. Now we're going to shoot the Boseiju. Kill that. Now we just have them ceased. Shoot this, sack this. Ping, they're dead here. They are very dead here, and there's nothing they could do about it. We have a chord if they have something crazy. Always yields. Yeah, we have a few more resources than them, right? Now we just shoot this, sack this. Shoot this. GG's. Wow, the ring's really good. The ring's really silly in this. Thank you. TY. Very kind. Alright, so... pretty good. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good card. I guess it just lets you... It just lets you take time. The one thing with Yawgmoth is you're really good at getting... Excuse me. The one thing with Yawgmoth is you're really good at progressing your board. So, like, every turn, if you play the One Ring, you get to just take an entire turn to progress your board. Right? Which means you have all these mana dorks. Yeah. Is Evolution better? I can't tell for sure. It would have been a different game, though, right? But it is cool to be able to just be like, alright, you can't hurt me, and then progress my board. That was pretty good. Pretty impressive, that game for the One Ring. The One Ring was pretty good there. Alright, so what do we got here? We have turn 1 Halfling. Yeah, I guess we're keeping. I'm gonna just... Am I gonna turn 1 the Boseiju into the Halfling? Probably. I could shock myself, but I don't know what they're doing, so... Probably gonna end up shocking myself anyway, but... Oh boy. Living End. Speaking of Living End... Take the Chord of Calling? Nah, Scam would play a land first. They're gonna leave the One Ring in for a long time. They're gonna leave all this stuff. So... we're gonna get a black here. Gonna get an Overgrown Tomb, and we're gonna go 1, 2, Wall of Roots into Hapatra. Okay. And then next turn we play Yawgmoth, and we'll sack our board. Okay. So, we'll play Uncounterable Yawgmoth. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, Yawgmoth. I'm not going to play this Khalni Garden yet. Because I'm going to attack with the Hapatra. Begin combat. Attack with Hapatra. I'm going to put a -1 counter on the Yawgmoth. I guess we'll put it on the Halfling. I guess we'll put it on the Halfling. The idea is that we're gonna... What are we doing here? We're bouncing the Yawgmoth. Alright. So now I'm just gonna sack my board. Right? Because they're gonna be able to do everything next turn. So... Shoot this. Sack this. We're gonna draw a snake. Now we're gonna shoot this, sack this. Get a snake. Shoot this, sack this. And now we're gonna get a snake. Shoot this, sack this. Get a snake. Then we're gonna pay 1 life, choose a tone dark creature, okay. Sack the snake. And then we're gonna let this resolve. Then we're gonna get a snake, it doesn't matter. Then I'm gonna go to end step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna go to end step, and I'm gonna discard Yawgmoth. And now, if they living end, I get back all the cool stuff. So now how can they living end, right? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you want to see. Alright, so I guess we just hard cast this and just start attacking with it. Next turn. Because we have to present a clock on them here. Alright. I'm going to do it now. I want to cast the Endurance now and put all that shit back into their graveyard. Because now we can play 2 games. We could play a game where, like, if they living end, we just win. So we have to... Excuse me, I'm sorry. So take the Chord again. Play silly Khalni Garden. They're gonna make us discard the Blood Artist. I guess we'll just play both of the Young Wolves here. So we do lose the Blood Artist, but... that's Zerk. He just loves the garden. He loves the garden. I don't like it. It's a little inconsistent. Sometimes it's great, but sometimes it's just a little slow. Little slow. Alright, so they're now officially dead, right? We attack them for a bunch, and if they living end, they just die to the Blood Artist triggers. Because they didn't take the Blood Artist. Alright. Ring of Fire. Nice. Okay, alright. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, what do we want here? We want Chalice of the Void. We want Endurances. We do not want... We could also use these cards. And there is an argument for maybe this. What do we not want? The One Ring? I guess the One Ring's pretty good. I don't think we need Innkeeper. Bowmasters are pretty cool. We could shave a Grist. We could shave a Chord. I don't think we want the Force of Vigors. If they have Leyline of the Void, they have Leyline of the Void. How do I feel about Hapatra? Yes, Grist does come back with Living End. A Young Wolf. We'll cut Haywire Mite. And I forgot to mute my phone. Oopsie. Okay, I lost my train of thought there. Guess we could cut a One Ring, and we can cut Bowmaster. I guess Bowmasters are kind of cool with them cycling, but at the same time, like, I guess they're kind of cool. Let's try something like this. Bowmaster's pretty good against the cycling. We are stone dead if they have Leyline of Sanctity, though. Stone dead to Leyline of Sanctity. Oh, this hand's good. Yeah, Thoughtseize is just a good way to attack them. A bit of disruption, I think. A good bit of disruption. Sorry, Ballmeister. This card's sweet. Yeah. Alright, we're going to keep this hand. What are we putting back? I think we might be putting back the Wall of Roots. Turn 1, turn 2. Maybe we... I also put back the Bowmaster. They did not have... Wow, that's not a good start for them. I'll take the Endurance. We have 3 cards. Alright. Looks like we're going on the turn 2 Grist plan. I'm sorry, Manny. Oh, so they just kept a garbage hand? Ooh. Every time I draw the ring, I just want to play the Lord of the Rings music. Just the one. Just the one, like... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just the one really popular melody. That's just like... Please put in the music. If we can do it. Alright. So we're going to plus. And then... We're just going to go uncounterable ring. Can't be countered. Always yield. So I shouldn't draw now. I should have waited. I should have waited on that draw in case they living end back. In case they like grief me again, because then I'll lose this draw. That was bad. You're right. You're so right. Alright, so their graveyard's pretty stacked. But we get back 1, 2, 3 things. Mountain cycling. You could. In some situations, you could. Alright, so we take 1 damage off this card. This card's so dumb. Okay. Well, let's draw 2 cards. Alright, so I guess we're going to go Wall of Roots. I guess we plus. Play this. Shock. 1, 2. Wall of Roots. 1. Double black. Yawgmoth. So now we attack for 2. 1, 2. Now, let's think here. We can sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw 5 cards, discards. I would just chill. We're just gonna chill. Yeah. They seem pretty sweet. The Lord of the Rings cards are pretty strong. There's a lot of synergy in the Lord of the Rings stuff. Okay, so let's see what's happening. 1, 2, 3. Leyline of the Void. That ain't gonna do. That ain't gonna do very much at all. Think they're dead next turn. It's pretty nuts. I don't know. I don't know, Friday night. I think I have to play with the deck more. If you're gonna cut evolutions, I don't know if evolution's better than the ring. But, like, the ring just seems kind of crazy. Their opponent just dead? I think they're just dead. So we attack. Begin combat. Begin combat. Attack. So we have 4 creatures in the graveyard. Pay 1 life. Choose a target creature. Okay. Sack this. I guess we'll play Hapatra. This one. Shoot this. Sack this. Always yield. So now we can chord for Blood Artist here. 1, 2, done. We'll get Blood Artist. Then we'll shoot this, sack this. Ping. Yeah, I was waiting, like, I didn't want to go for this when they could endurance me, so I was like, alright, we'll just poke around. So the question is that moving forward, do you even need evolution? Or is just the ring better than evolution? What do you think about this hand? This hand's pretty keepable. Yup. They'll take the 1 ring, and then we can start. They can't really attack us here. I don't know if the 1 ring was even the right take. Alright, so if they attack, I'm going to block with... No, I'm not going to block with this. I need to make bodies for this chord. I'd like to draw a Bowmaster of my own to kill their Bowmaster. I guess we're just going to plus this. Good chord for a Bowmaster, that's true. If they... That's actually a good idea. Chording for a Bowmaster. They have the 1 card though. So let's see how they choose to attack. If they choose to attack with just the Grief, I'll chord for the Grief. I'll chord for a Bowmaster and double block the Grief. Oh, they're just gonna like do this. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 1, 2, 1. Let's get our own Bowmaster. Ping that. And we double block the Grief. Oh, that's so annoying. That's annoying. But we can still kill the Grief. Alright, let's kill this Grief. Hopefully I don't have another Feign Death. So they have a Bowmaster here. Let's just plus here. And when they go to attack us, we'll use an Endurance. Pretty good. I think I want to attack with this to try and bait out the attack with the Bowmaster. Goblin Guide. Let's. All right, this is the prelim. I guess we have to ask ourselves what we want to play this next turn. I want to play the Yawgmoth and just block. I want to keep my life total as high as possible. Alright, I need them to attack me. So I can endurance block the Bowmaster. 1, 2. Play this endurance. I don't know if I want to shuffle these cards back into my deck. Oh, they conceded? That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. Alright. I'm gonna block here. Bring in Pylon over a Hierarch. Alright, we're blocking here. We got another untapped land, which is really good for us. So now we're just gonna go Dork. Dork. I'm not attacking. I'm not gonna take a single damage from any creature anymore. Alright, so we're gonna let this timer tick out and we're gonna play our prelim for a minute. This is not good for our opponent. 2 lands, alright. Here comes Searing Blaze on the Yawgmoth, probably. Oh no. I'm definitely trading. Definitely trading here. If they want to swing, if they want to throw fists. Oh, no, yes, no, yes, no. They didn't attack us. They Searing Blazed our dude, which is fine because we're going to go 1, 2, uncounterable. We're going to play Grist. We're going to plus our Grist. We're going to play this land tapped. And we are now going to start swinging with this. We are now going to start swinging. Alright. I guess we can keep this. Sure. It's kind of annoying, but... not the end of the world. Alright, so our opponent's over here in the tank. So we'll see what's happening over here. Swift Spear. They're just swinging at me. Delighted Halfling. We'll chump. Took 1 damage here. It's okay. Maybe I should start killing these things, but... The old post-combat? Sure. Alright, let's plus here. Let's play the Halfling. We'll play Bowmasters. We'll play Bowmasters in the middle of combat. Call of the Ring. Sure. This card's pretty crazy. Alright, so we're just going to jam Grist, obviously. Obviously, we just jam Grist. Now we have Bowmasters in combat here. This is at 5, so we could start blocking and trading and then... Yeah. There's a lot, like, I wouldn't have access to these cards if Dingo didn't let me use the Bowmasters. I think Bowmaster is going to be a sideboard card in Yawg. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I'd much rather just have a Strangler Geist here. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Gymnastics. Searing Blaze the Halfling. Oh, that's annoying. But we just want creatures in the graveyard for the Grist ult. Sure. Just want creatures in the graveyard for the Grist ult. So, let's see what we draw. That's not great, but we got that shitty draw out of the way. So, I guess we ping the Goblin Guide. Then we jump here. Or do we chump here? This puts more creatures into the graveyard for the Grist ult, and then we chump here. I think we do that. Okay, so let's do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can hit him for 8. That's not enough. Let's see what we draw here. Yawgmoth. That's pretty good for next turn. Alright, so we just have to wait till next turn. Yeah, Hapatra's looking great here. Alright, if they have 2 burn spells, we're dead. If they don't, we're okay. They're dead next turn. Yay, they conceded. Yay, us. That's pretty good for the home team. Hapatra looked great there. Alright, what do we want against them? Nothing? Fatal pushes, maybe? Fatal push is probably better than endurance. We could have Haywire Mite to kill. Haywire Mite is probably better than Grist. Haywire Mite gains us some life and it kills. There's an enchantment that does 2 damage. It's really annoying. Let's play our match here. So they're Thoughtseizing us, which sucks a little bit, but our hand's kind of jacked. Our hand's kind of jacked over here. We'll probably take the Yawg, maybe. That's how we gotta do it. Hapatra must be trash talked at all times. Maybe we don't want the 1 ring against burn. Maybe we don't want this. We don't have to draw with it, right? Yeah, maybe we don't want this. I mean, you don't have to put a counter on it, but... Oh, cool. A Fury. You have an Undying thing? I guess that's sort of okay. I guess I'm okay with the way that that worked out. That could have been a lot worse for us. The ring tempts you. The ring, it tempts you. Okay, can we draw land for a ring? No, we can't. Alright, so we're gonna plus... What's better, Bowmasters? I guess they might actually draw with the stone thing here. And then we could get them with the Bowmasters. Alright, this hand's pretty sweet. Luckily we have useless Khalni Garden. Alright. What's the ring tempting? Nothing. Riftbolt. Alright, let's see if they choose violence. They want to kill my little halfling. I want to play the Bowmaster. We get this Bowmaster in play. I don't want them to take it. Ping. Like, I want this in play, so if they draw off the call, right? Or if they draw off the stone, they take 1,000,000 damage. I mean, they need to take Yawg or something. Alright. So let's go half ring. Alright. So... Alright. Let's just sacrifice this. Kill this. Attack with everybody. Evolution would be a little bit better right now. That's okay. The 1 ring's pretty crazy. Let's see what they do with their Riftbolt over here. Seasoned Pyromancer, you say? Hold on. Whenever an opponent... Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Boink. Boink. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Alright. Ooh, Bowmaster card's alright. Yay, we won. Scam sucks. Yay, good guys. Alright, let's see what's happening over here. So this is our prelim. This is for the 4-0 in the prelim. They blew up our halfling. Rip. Rip the little halfling. Yeah. Okay. To the face? To the face? Sure. This is actually tough, right? This is actually kind of hard because I feel like I should play Blood Artist here, or at least Bowmaster. But then I won't be able to play... I guess I'm gonna play... I guess I'm gonna play the Bowmaster. Yeah, it kind of is because of the strength. Because of the strength of... It is kind of crazy because of the strength of Boros Charm and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play the Bowmasters here. They could draw a card in response. It kind of shocks me they didn't draw in response. I'm gonna play this Blood Artist, then I'm gonna play this Khalni Garden. Kill the Bowmaster? What are we doing? Why do we crack? Murdering the Bowmaster? Skullcrack. It's not gonna do. Alright. Yield. Schmack. Schmack. Okay. Just going all face. All face. The face is the place. Oh, yay, Khalni Garden again. That's actually a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could attack with 1. Begin combat, begin combat. Yeah, Blood Moon turns off Helix and Charm. Yep. Those cards are very good. So we're gonna chord for Yawgmoth in response. And then we're going to kill our own things. I mean, might as well just get a Yawg, right? And then shoot this, shoot this. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. We get Yawgfather. And then we're going to go pay 1 life, target this plant, sack this plant. Save. Save targets. Always yield. And that's going to kill this plant, which is going to net me a life because of the Blood Artist. So I'm going to go to 9, and now I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to be at 6. 6 is a little precarious of a number, but we can always sack this to kill this and go to 7. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't Bowmaster. Alright, so I'm going to sack this because I'm about to gain another one. Okay, draw a card. Blink. This seems like a rough matchup. GG's. Okay. Alright, well, we did okay. We did okay. Our hero. So, we decided that we are now Lord of the Rings stands. So we have our forests, our Bowmasters, our halflings, our swamp. We're just Lord of the Rings fans here. That's all it is. How's the ring felt? Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel. That orc guy's pretty crazy. Did it feel 100 tickets good? No. But it does feel... Yeah, it's cracked. The problem is the rest of the set just sucks for constructed, right? So, like look at the price. Look at the prices of Lord of the Rings. Okay, garbage. So the problem is, not a lot of people... You can't really value draft this set. Right? You're not really drafting for value in this set. Just because the value is so bad. Like, you're only 3 cards are worth more than $1. Yeah, it does seem like. So, let's finish off this league. Let's finish this league. Let's pay out the prediction.